Well, I had more prep to go. I didn't realize I had so much prep. I didn't start in the right place, but I want to start at the ending. So I know this person, we're going to call this person Mayday. And I've been sharing a lot of numbering and stuff with Michael about how fascinating things seem to fall into place. And remember, my number 82362 times Trump's number 163464. That's timesing our month times our day times the year we were born. And you know, we got the 322 right dead in the middle. Well, the Mayday person just recently was 13463 days old, and I will soon be 22196 days old. Well, it's 33 days apart because me and this person are 8,700 days even. Hey, it's 9/11. So 96 from 63. When I'm turning, or the day that I'm 22196 days old is 33 days from when this person turned 1346. So it's 33 days. Now add 33 days to that, or 66 days total for the book of Revelation. And you land on the snow full moon of May 16th, which is what a lot of Michael's research is pointing to. You know, from the or some things that he ran into with 666 coding from eclipses or events, 888 coding. Now we know that, you know, it's really 30. And, you know, like the amount of days old Trump will be, how many days old will he be on that day? Whoops. Trump on May 16th on the flower full moon, because No Time to Die was all about poison flowers. He's going to be 27730 days old. He's going to be 9/11 months and 2 days. Y'all, he's 9/11 months even on May 14th, Israel's anniversary. 9/11 months even. 2 days later, or on the third day, he would rise on that. It's a total solar eclipse. Total solar eclipse, which is what he was born on. So does he get born again? Does he rise on the third day? Because the next full moon's on his birthday. It's a super moon. So May 14th is really, really starting to get big. And I'll tell you, I've always kept this Bible verse up here for the sevens, because the book of, see the 514, 2 Kings 5:14. All of the seven, the book of Revelation, it's all about sevens. The church is divided into seven because it's about to get cleansed. The trumpet and bowl judgments because the earth is about to get cleansed. He then went he down and dipped himself 7 times into Jordan, according to the saying of the son, saying of the man of God, and his flesh became again like flesh unto the little child. He was clean. He had leprosy. So 5:14, is that when the cleansing or the sevens begin? Does he go down on 5:14? Does he go down on May 14th? Because he's 9/11 months old. 911 months even. Nine 11 months, excluding the end date. So it's on a Saturday. It's on a Saturday. Will he be at a rally? Will he be in Israel? Will he be at a rally and a function and put it all together for Israel because it's their anniversary? Israel began May 14th, 1948. Yeah. "74 years. Are you kidding me? Yo, that's the progression of 37. 37 plus 37 is 74. Golly. Son of a gun going down on that day, ain't he? Wow, I bet he is. I got a video up called My Prep, catching up with comments and so forth. It's only 74 minutes long. I was going to say it's only an hour and 14. No, 60 plus 14. It's 74 minutes long. I took a thumbnail from the video. It gave me 3 choices. It gave me that as a choice for a thumbnail, and it gave me one other choice for a thumbnail. What was it? Oh, the close up of Zoe Kravitz. Sorry, Kravitz was the first one. So I started coming to all these conclusions, and I said, by looking at numbers and jogging numbers around, I was sharing with Michael, I thought to take a look at multiplying 529 times, and it came up with 404, 156, 404, the book of Revelation, 156 is the 911 is the 156 prime number. And then I started adding all these different days up and flowing through days. And then I said, no, it's 33 days. 33 days between May Day to myself, then add 33 more days. It's 66 total. You get the flower full moon. I think that's when he's going down. How many days is it from 9/11? Did I say 9/11? Well, let's key in 9/11. I was really going to go to October 2nd, is what I meant to say. It's 141 days, 142 if you include both. If you run it to 9/11, it's a perfect 120 days. But if you include both days, it's 121. And they love that. 121 was all over the Dark Knight Rises. Sure was. All over the Dark Knight Rises. If you key it in from 9/11 to 2001, 755, the number of home runs Hank Aaron ended up with. 7550. You include both dates, 7551. Nothing really big there. If you key it in from when Trump said he had the illness, $589, and it morphs into 590 when you include the end date. Let's run it from the 311 date. It's 794, 795, 796, 797. Run it from the Great Conjunction. $144 days. 144,000. That's the number for the church, 144. That's the opening of the book of Revelation from the Great Conjunction. That's pretty massive. Like, I would rank that like super big. Like, I don't know if you could grab a stronger number than that. The Great Conjunction, December 21st, 2021. Oh, it was 2020. Well, that's really my bad. So the Great Conjunction was 2020. 509. What was another big date? Then there was the 14th was that solar eclipse. So if we were to run this date 5/14 to the next solar eclipse, when we think Trump might go down, okay. Let's run it to the next total solar eclipse. It's 341 days. I mean, I love that. That person almost married in West Palm. That's right in the heart of the zip codes, 33411, which is West Palm, well, Palm Beach zip code, where Mar-a-Lago address.
Mar-a-Lago Club is at 1100 South Ocean Boulevard, Palm Beach, Florida, 33480.
Yeah, in West Palm, it's got a 341 in the middle there. Well, there's another total solar eclipse. What else to run it to? I don't really know what else to run this date to. But it's 2 days before a total lunar eclipse, which is what Trump was born under. When he was born, it was a total lunar eclipse. I don't know. So let's finish the rest of my prep. So when I'm watching the Oscars, they had that thing out there. And if y'all remember, there was this rotating thing that would rotate and they would mesh together. So it was another one of these and they would come together as one. And it reminded me of Burning Man, that's all. The Mixing of Man and Machine, which I think is what that rotation was about when I saw it. It was a black horse. Oh, Beyonce's thing. So Beyonce comes in and does the opening of the Oscars. And they had a black horse for Famine. And they had the chevron or the upside down pyramid point for the divine feminine. And she was the tip of the spear. So she was at the very point. More divine feminine tip of the spear type stuff. This is how it opened up the Oscars. There was the Kravitz. That was actually could have been a thumbnail on my last one. James Bond and Godfather had 50 years and 60-year anniversaries. The DJ was, of course, underneath a pyramid. The man and woman sculpture, the mixing of man and woman. This is what the Oscar thing looked like to me. On Disney Plus. So the Oscar thing that stood off to the side during the whole movie, it's mixing a man and woman, which is what you have when you have Lucifer and Satan meshed together. It is the coming together, which is, well, it's the Baphomet. So that's what it reminded me of when I saw that Oscar thing. You saw the, how it was the strands in the middle, where it kind of reminded me of Burning Man, but also that sculpture exhibit thingy. Again, the fake photo where these cats are really smiling, grinning big. Smiling. Smiling. All the world's a stage. We got this. So the Florida Gators hire a coach, at what do you call it? University, Devil's Advocate University, the University of Florida. Devil's Advocate came from Gainesville, Florida. They said, go Gators at the beginning of the movie. So he came from the San Francisco Dons men's basketball team. His name's Todd Goldfinger, Goldeneye, Trump's penthouse of gold. Can't make it up. He came from the San Francisco Dons, D-O-N-S, literally Dons, D-O-N-S. So my friend Vanessa popped up with Coda. So you know how the film of the year 2020 was Parasite. Everyone was like, what? What are they really telling us? She thinks that Parasite was how they made us ill. They put a parasite in us or something like that. Or it's some sort of parasitic type thing. What were they really telling how the year would go? COVID is probably a parasite, she said. This year, the foreign language film is Drive My Car. Esoterically, cars are metaphors for our bodies. The film of the year is Coda, uses devil's horns everywhere. It is supposed to mean love in sign language. But Drive My Car is like control my body, like the fallen angels will drive those who have the mark. I liked it. I thought that was really brilliant by Vanessa. Eclipses in 2020. What is this here? So Batman Begins. I went ahead and watched it, and it is it's like it's saying 2022. It's got 2002. It's 222 if you drop the zeros, which they do. I don't know. I just thought it was pretty cray. Fresh Prince of Bel Air slaps Christ rock. Upon this rock, Christ said, I will build my Christian church. So the church was slapped by the Fresh Prince of Bel Air, prince in the power of the air, Satan. So Taxman Beatles, we're looking at tax day April 15th, but I'm really going to start looking. I'm that May thing, man. Parallax view, I shared that with Michael. He looked it up. So I think now I might be done with the prep. There's no more that have not been seen. They've all been okay. Well, very good. I really wanted to share that with you. I'm sorry I got kind of stagnant with how I was looking at the numbers and so forth. I mean, any way you want to put it, that still is the winter solstice, I guess you would call it. Still 144 days out from that, even though that wasn't the great conjunction date. I don't know why I thought, I mean, y'all, this time, the way time just travels, I'll tell you. But yeah, I can't think of any other dates to bounce that off of. But what Michael will start doing probably start bouncing that off of a lot of eclipses. And I need to too, we need to start bouncing May 14th off of various eclipses, and maybe the ones like in 2020. I didn't try them all, but none of them are progressions of 37. It's not 37 days through the portal either, I don't think. I don't think it's anything through the portal for us. What we have to do is look at it in 1988. And 48 days through the portals, June 7th. And then there's May Day. It's 2 weeks after May Day, which is through the portal. Now, if you do, maybe. Yes, it's January 1st. I'm not sure what I was thinking of there. I don't know. We'll have to crack this egg. We're not really seeing that date bounce off anything with the number 37. I guess we'll close with this. 27728. I might have already have done this. So nothing bounces off for how many days he's been alive either. So I think that might be something to, I don't know. Anyway, sorry to waste y'all's time, but let's keep an eye on it. Let's keep an eye on May 14th, 2 days before this coming total lunar eclipse of the flower full moon. No Time to Die was all about the poison flower garden of the bad guy. All right. Love y'all.